Hey guys, this is Pea Soups, and welcome back to Happy Little Saplings. Last episode, we created our robot, and this episode, we're going to put him to work. So I've gone ahead and set up an area for our tree farm, which is pretty much what we built the robot for. Again, he has a number of uses, but this is a program that I wrote, and yeah, I just kind of like it myself, so that's what we're going to go ahead and use. So now I have to remember exactly where I need to put his starting block. I have all of the equipment I need with me, almost. And so 1, 2, and this line will be the trees. So that means I think he goes here. I could well be wrong. Okay, good enough for me. We'll see what happens if we can make changes depending on how this goes. Alright, so we got him down. He will need a charger, which does not have any power right now. Let me rectify that issue. Not sure how long a leadstone cell will last, but we'll give it a try for now. So let's pop this guy down, I guess right here. Easily viewable. And make sure it's configured properly. There we go. Charger's getting plenty. And Harkness needs he's going to need an axe. Let's go ahead and give him an axe. Now, the thing with open computers is it does still use durability on your tools, unlike Computercraft, for instance, which once he's got his diamond pick, that's all he'll ever need. You know, he doesn't use any durability on his items. So we will need to figure out a way of keeping him nice and stocked up on his axe, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's let him boot up for a second. Oh, that's right. He will need, of course, some saplings to get this thing started. And you know what else he's going to need, actually? He's going to need a sample of the wood so he knows what he's looking for. So I'll steal that for now. Alright, so we pop that in there, we pop that there, and we tell him to run his tree farm program. So the way I have this programmed is there's an inner circle and an outer. So first he's going to run and do the inner circle here, and he just spaces the trees, the saplings, yep, I have to say it, the happy little saplings. He just spaces those 2 spaces apart each time, and he'll run around and go ahead and place all of those guys. And then he'll go ahead and back into his spot where he'll recharge. So he does automatically reach. Oh, that's what I'm missing there. As you can see, he's not charging. What we need to do is give this a redstone signal. And now you can see the little particle effect saying that he is charging. So I believe he rests for 30 seconds. I'm probably wrong on that. It's probably more like 90. So we'll give him a moment in peace and put some stuff away. Oh, that's not where that goes. So the next thing to figure out, oh wow, that was fast. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that actually. I was going to steal a piece for the the sidewalk over here, the fence. Boy, those things grew quick. Okay, so now he's doing the outer rows. And he'll... Oh, right in front of me. How rude. So he does the same thing. He'll space them. It is 2 apart, but he kind of... Since this one is in this corner, the corners end up being 3 apart. Not a big deal. Alright, so it looks like he's doing the job just fine. And boy, these things grow fast. Alright, in the meantime, just while he's getting finished with that, not going to do an awful lot of digging on camera, but I do want to at least, at least get us access to the bottom of his chest here. So anything that he collects will be put into this chest. That's saplings and excess saplings, that is, and whatever wood he collects. So let's just get an area. I did not do a good job of filling this in. There we go. Ooh, this is going to produce things quickly. There he goes. So now what he'll do is he'll check on each of the trees that he's planted and go ahead and grab them. And if he runs out of saplings, I've got him set to have 20 saplings minimum. So if he actually runs out, he'll do a little dance at the bottom and grab any saplings around the area as well. He doesn't do that every time because it kind of takes a little bit of time to go through that whole process. But yeah, so he's already doing a pretty darn good job. Now I know there are other methods of, there's plenty of other methods of tree farming, but yeah, I just like this one. I like having a little buddy about the place, and any excuse to use a robot. I will be using more as time goes on. Alright guys, so we've got our tree farm going, and I've already found a use for some of that wood. I was browsing around in NEI and I found this cool little item, the tank valve from Fancy Fluid Storage, and they're really easy to make, and I do need another one. Let's see if I remember how. I believe this is the recipe. There we go. And the awesome thing about this is you can make a tank out of anything, including oak wood. I did just test it. So in keeping with the somewhat natural theme that we have going on, I see no reason why we shouldn't keep that going with a nice natural wooden tank for our fire water. Which, now that I think about that, I wonder if fire water has a bad effect. It would appear that it does. I wonder if it has a bad effect on nearby wood. Probably not while it's in a tank. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw this thing together. I figure if we're doing a 5x5, this is something I'd probably normally edit out, but Honestly, it just sounds like fun right now. So we get 3 across there. And that's fine. And we go back. And you. Now I'm not quite sure how much this is going to end up storing. I should probably do my research, but I'm assuming it's going to be a fair amount, since it does take up quite a bit of space. 2, 3, and there's the top. And we can come back. Oops. Oops. Two, 3 on top. Okay, so there's our frame. That looks wonderful. Alright, hopefully we have enough glass to fill this guy in. And I figure let's plan this out first. We will need a valve on this side to receive the fire water coming in here. And let's throw a valve on the front there so that it can come down to our generator, which I've yet to figure out how to make that look decent so far, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Alright, let's fill this guy in. Being careful not to trap ourselves inside. There we go. Oh. Alright. Now if we click this, there we go. It has formed into a tank. And I'm not sure... Oh, there we go. 2 million buckets up there in Whaler. As opposed to... that's 2 million millibuckets, so that's 2,000 buckets. As opposed to 256 in a drum. I think that that's going to be plenty... I think that that's going to be plenty of fire water storage. And you know what? It doesn't look too bad. We can get some flowers around it and maybe some vines hanging off of it. That might look good. But for now, let's go ahead and grab some pipes. Where did I put those guys? There's these ones, and I know I had some more. There. Oh, I think I might remember. There we go. That is plenty. So let's hook him up there and bring it down probably. Yeah. And we'll run it along. And you. Okay. Yeah, we'll tidy this up with a few more flowers around it. Block it off a little bit. And that's that. And now we can have our output coming down. Let's do it across and down. And up to the generator. See how that looks. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You know what? It's functional as well. So I'm happy. Alright, let's get these guys producing some fire water. We'll keep him out here as an emergency backup for now. Toss him behind here. And it looks like we need some more lighting. And I don't think I have this. Yep, auto output is turned off for that. Actually, to expedite this process, just to see what it looks like, we can toss him down here and throw a fluid duct and a servo on there to pull that, and he should pump everything out of there into our new big tank. Oops. That looks great. That looks great. Okay, oh, we have, I wonder if we can bucket this in. Yes. There we go. Okay, I've put a few extra touches to this thing, and it's still missing something, but I think I know what can take care of that. Toss you up here, maybe right there, and you right there. Oh. And there we go. Perfect. And you. That looks great. We'll get some lilacs down. I do love having these selections of flowers we can just play around with. Oh, can't have them next to each other. Let's toss you over here. And toss the white one there. Just kind of brighten the place up a bit. Nope, can't do that. And I think I should have... Okay, that's all my flowers, and that looks very flowery. That's the most flowery power generation I've ever seen. I think I like it. I think I really like it. And it's functional as well. Actually, it should be functional. Why are these guys... Oh, there's a surprise. Blaze powder, and I think we're missing redstone. We can take care of that really quickly. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, need to do this first. There we go. Now we can hear those guys kick on. Oops. Okay. So, with this, that's going to be the end of the episode, I guess. We've taken care of a few things that needed taking care of. We've got our tree farm online, and we've also already put it to use in some building materials for just a snazzy tank. I don't know how else to put it. But I am happy. Alright, with that, that's us for the episode. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.